All right, Doctor. My name is Kerry Landegger. I'm with Zinkit Corporation.
Hey, Kerry. Have I got a deal for you?
I can't wait.
Been documenting the development of the product and all of the testing of the product. So I think it actually puts us in a really good position for getting FDA approval.
Good.
And it's not like just picking up, here's the formula, take it off and get it certified. We have all of the records from the beginning, all of the tests, all of the documentation. So we should be able to skip a couple of stages on FDA approval with just the stuff that I put together.
I hope so. I hope so.
So the zone of possible agreement is like 10 million there in the middle. How do we get there? How do we divide it up? That's kind of the scope of our discussion.
Well, the 20 million also falls into this as well. I would hate to see us spend as much money as it's going to take for us to get a non-prescription drug on the marketplace.
But we have to find the right deal. It says you are really eager to get FDA approval, because I am very eager to get FDA approval.
It's an unpredictable thing. Just based on our experience as a corporation, I think that you are likely more optimistic that it's going to come through than we are, and we want to make sure that
That's
that we both
probably
absorb the risks.
For me, because that's a lot of money I'm leaving on the table.
Well, I'm not so sure. If you were to look at what we're potentially going to make on this, it would be in our interest to either come up with D or E for the profitability that we're expecting. I would say that case A would be unacceptable for us. I think we can agree on that. Your $25 million up front is fine, but then we're risking $5 million loss. That would be unacceptable. I just can't take that to my board. A, I think should be off the table.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to have you interested in getting the FDA approvals. The potential income for us has to be weighed against the possibility of the FDA royalty percentage once this product is approved. D is less attractive to us than E.
At that point, I have lower risk in option D. So I'm not getting paid for the additional risk I'm taking in option E. So I kind of like the way that, in the spirit of fairness, I took one off, and then we went straight away to your preferred
Yeah,
deal.
I thought that was great.
and we didn't even discuss how these ones might not work. So I think maybe we don't want to take that as a given.
I agree. Well, I would like to make a proposal to you.
Okay.
When I do a risk evaluation and a risk assessment of the possible payouts that Zinkit will make on this project and what you will make on this project, the stumbling blocks to my company is we're taking a risk and we're spending $10 million to get the FDA approvals. We're serious about getting that approvals. We can debate on the probabilities of the FDA approving it, but really it's a risk no matter how you slice it. So what I would like to propose is splitting a pie in what I think is what I'd like to propose is a fair fashion. When I do my risk analysis of the amount of money that my company can make on this project, between D and E is approximately $5 million in Zinkit's pocket. What I'd like to propose is that we would give you $17 million up front. We're going to spend the $10 million in getting this approvals, which you feel very optimistic about. Should it fail, we're both going to make some money. If it succeeds, what I'd like to do is pay you the 7.5%, but on the tail end of this, pay you an additional $2.5 million, which would be splitting what we feel is the true risk of the operation. Deal.